French troops get ready to patrol. This isn't Mali or the Central African Republic, it's Paris. A few years back, few would have predicted the army would be deployed in the metro, or that many Parisians would choose not to use their transport system for fear of suicide bombers. And while some icons of this beautiful city stand for greatness, they now have to be guarded by ever-watchful soldiers. Tourists are notable by their absence. Francois Hollande keeps reiterating his country is at war with ISIL. There are already some comparisons with George Bush and how he responded to 9/11. The security measures he's calling for are hard-hitting and coupled to a 3-month extension of the state of emergency. They include deporting foreigners considered a threat, removing French nationality from those involved in so-called terror activities, search warrants without a judge's approval, refusal to comply with a warrant leading to custody for up to 2 months. Civil rights organizations are alarmed.
We have seen it in the past, in the US, for example, after 9/11. We have seen that extraordinary powers led to more terrorism in other countries because it's discrimination, because arbitrary arrests, because massive surveillance have been put in place.
Many security analysts believe the president has taken a high-risk strategy.
My sense is that there will be a demand for revenge. People will ask for more than rhetoric. They will ask for results. We've got to be very careful with this idea of war, also because who will decide when the war is over?
Right across France, there's a mood of defiance and anger really building up now that so many people lost their lives in these attacks, most of them young, and that the attackers were aiming at the very heart of the French way of life. And after 3 days of mourning, part of that way of life tentatively came back.
I don't think it's a solution to hide or don't go out or something, because it doesn't make any sense.
I will not change my habits, but there is something in me who is afraid.
Despite that underlying fear, young people returning to the bars and bistros of this devastated city in a concerted effort to show their defiance. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Paris.